And hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. I'm your host, nicodemoscain, and we are back out in, where are we? Western Laodicea. This is where we stopped last time. I think the last quest we did was, that was the Hall of the Novice thing. We just got up to that. Because it said that we had to go, we should at least go do the Hall of the Novice before we go do Sastasha. And of course, like the ever-prepared YouTuber that I am, I totally have not watched any Sastasha videos. It's horrible. What's a visitor's log? What is this? Typing commands execute, or typing commands execute actions. Okay, I thought it was typing commands execute commands. I was like, what the hell am I saying here? Making use of macros, which I don't think I've ever used a macro in this game, ever. Signs and marks, playing your role, learning the lingo. Learning the lingo. Oh, you mean like tank and... Oh my god, it's set up like a... Oh wow. Okay. Should I even read this stuff? Players assess certain aspects of the game. Yeah, they're talking about like tanks and spawns, add, pull, yeah, aggro. Buff, debuff, damage over time, area of effects, yeah, okay. So let's talk to this guy, the Smith. He's a smith. Well, the mantle of adventurer does not drape so awkwardly from your shoulders as it once did. But while questing alone certainly brings its own rewards, you haven't truly adventured until you've delved into some darkened dungeon. Stalwart comrades at your side. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm, and these are best conquered in the company of trustworthy allies. And such advice holds true for many a formidable foe that would crush a solitary adventurer. How one fights in a party, however, is often drastically different from how one fights alone. Yes, it is. Thus did we construct the Hall of the Novice, where we endeavor to prepare you for those differences. Here within these walls, we offer burgeoning heroes a bevy of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend. Man, I am all over the place today. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge the skills you shall need for the morrow. Hall of the Novice membership granted. You now have access to the Hall of the Novice. Register for training exercises by speaking with one of the Smiths. I love that they made it a Smith. You know, if you don't get the reference, it's a Matrix. You know, the Smiths were the caretakers of the Matrix. Maybe not. I could be getting it wrong. There's probably some Matrix nerd out there that's like, no, they weren't. Smiths were, it's a Smith. Come on. Register for training exercises by speaking with one of the Smiths, or select Hall of the Novice located under Duty in the main menu. Alright. DPS training exercise 1. Avoid area of effect attacks. I'm a black mage. That's what I do. Alright. So let's begin. I didn't have to wait long for that because I'm the only guy in here. It's amazing. That would be the quickest duty pop that a black mage would ever get in this game, ever. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. Okay, for this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. An enemy often tips his hand before a big attack, and your best defense is to skip out of the way. It's like I said, I'm a black mage. That's what I do. You pass the exercise once I decide you've learned this lesson. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. Yeah. Alright, you're prepared to commence training then? Sure, why not? Let's do it. He was a bard, by the way, DPS. Let me turn this down a little bit. Holy smokes, right in my ear. This training exercise is now underway. This is like the easiest one if I remember right. Watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of the strike zone. That's all I gotta do is just move. Let's go. Let's do it. You'll be facing me. I won't hold back, so something, quick on your feet. You're doing splendidly. Keep it up. And like I said, this is, if you don't know how to do this, you don't get the Black Mage. Pretty much. This is what I've done since I started this game, is this. It's just getting out of range. Oh shit. And I'll tell you what, whenever they start doing like the double AoEs, oh my god. Where you're just constantly moving to avoid both of them. Oh shit. Look at this nonsense. There you go. Duty complete. That was that easy. Bravo, and this concludes the exercise. Pray come and receive your reward. Fix my mic a little bit. Sorry, guys. Alright. Nicely done. Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't long survive the profession. Yeah, no shit. You go try... Go do Titan and see what standing still gets you. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor to aid you in your chosen role. Should you feel so inclined, repeat this same lesson with the other masters, that they might reward you with equipment tailored towards their fields of expertise. Here's your prize for completing the exercise, but remember the real prize is the lesson you've learned. I got some new gloves. Oh god. Yeah, they're pretty nice too. There we go. I got some new gloves. I like this. I like the way that they have this set up now, where you can come in here and you can learn, firsthand what's going on. So this is intelligence +2, and the ones I just got are intelligence +2, but all the other stuff goes up, and I can wear them, thankfully. Jeez, nice gloves. All right, let's keep doing this because I like these. I like going through these, and it's nice to get the full set of armor too. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and not to be lost in the attempts. Assist allies in defeating a target. As exercise 2. Commence. Let's do it. Before I do go down into dungeons, I am going to need to fix my my crossbar. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. When it comes to your place in a party, you are the sharp end of the spear. I almost said stick. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible while keeping your own skin intact. Yes. As such, you cannot just attack whichever enemy you please. Oh, I can't? That sucks. If you strike a foe other than one controlled by your ally, then you risk becoming the target of deadly something. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to teach cooperation. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention. It is your job to take the foe down. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next... What does it say? Next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. I should stop trying to read the text bubble and just read the damn... where it is down there on the bottom. I don't know what do you want to call that? Text box? I don't even know what that is. You're prepared to commence training. Let's do it. I'm not going to be able to read all these either, because they're going to pop up. I'm going to be more worried about trying to kill stuff. So, sorry guys, if I don't read everything. Is he healing himself? Are you kidding me? Here's a hint about enemy facing. Opponent will have a harder time avoiding blows from the flanks or from behind. Also, certain techniques perform better when executed from such positions. Okay. Well, if I was that kind of damage dealer, then yes. I mean, I think it's what, dragoons and monks, because they're melee, they do a lot better from behind. God, I remember playing dragoon, and it's you have to run from the side to the front, to the side, to the front, you know, or the side, from the side to the back, from the side to the back. It's constantly running, but it was fun. I loved playing dragoon, man. It was cool as hell. It's my dragoon on my main character is level 50. I actually just went in there to look the other day, just to actually drop retainers. It is such a bitch whenever if you've got like 2 or 3 retainers, you can get on like Magnet, which is it's where you do most of the subscription stuff, and you can get rid of two of the retainers. But if you have that last one, it is so hard to drop that. Apparently, you have to end your subscription and then let your subscription run out, and then bring your character back on, and that last retainer will pop off. That's the only way you can do it, apparently. We'll get to retainers later. We haven't even gotten there yet. Did you mark the sturdiness of your ally taking the enemy's hits? Coordinating efforts with a heavily armored defender will allow you to fight to your fullest. Here is your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. I got some boots. Brand new thigh boots. And yes, I am a little stuffed up today, and as you can tell, I am a little, what's the word? Definitely congested, but my throat is really being a bitch too. What did these have? Intelligence +1, so at least I get an extra intelligence boots. Look at those boots! My goodness! Alright, Smithy, what do you got for me? According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation. He says the same thing, alright. Exercise 3, defeat unoccupied targets. Okay. Again, that's the fastest that a black mage will ever be able to jump into one of these things. Just saying. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. For this exercise, you will be fighting multiple opponents. Uh-oh. Key to victory is coordination with your comrades. Each foe will fall all the swifter under a focused assault. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. Is this a level 15 thing? Because I do see my my fire 2 is blacked out, so I mean, maybe I do have a level cap. Oh, he's just saying the same. I didn't know. He just repeated himself. Yes, I am prepared. I'm probably not prepared, but, you know, why not, right? Oh, shit. We've got a mage, we got a warrior, and we've got, I don't know who that is. Start the fight with the staff waver. So what's this say? Start to fight such foes or the attacks. Be sure to attack the same enemy as your ally. Okay. So we're going after the mage first. Then again, I don't do the whole, you know, sit there and tap the button, you know, trying to get it to work. I think that's ridiculous. Who's he going after next? He's going after the... Oh, He's going after the monk. Alright. It's hard to tell who exactly he's going after. Unless I set it up to where I... You know, am supposed to target who the party leader is targeting. Now, I know you could do that. I just don't remember exactly how the hell it's done. grind him into dust. Bravo, and thus concludes the exercise. Pray come and receive your reward. Coordination is key to conquering foes swiftly and safely. Work well with your allies, and the efficacy of your armor need not to be tested. Here's your prize for completing the exercise, but remember the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Did I not get a piece of armor for this one? Oh, that's weak. That's weak. I was hoping to get some more armor, man. I'm I'm getting up there. Alright, Smith, what you got? What time is it? Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more, because we're getting up to the 20-minute mark. Yes, I know, according to your records. Exercise 4, avoid engaged targets. And this might be 2 episodes worth of just doing these. So, I mean, if we do this, we do this. You know, it is what it is. Like I said, I am not prepared for Sastasha. I need to go do that. I am an asshole for not doing that. That is my fault. I know. I am sorry. Love that music, though. Real jazzy. Dun, 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 dun. Let us prepare or proceed directly to the briefing. Yada yada yada. Do you remember the lesson where I had you evading enemy attacks? Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, we just did it like 5 minutes ago. Well, 10 minutes ago, give or take. This exercise will put that training to the test. You must needs plan your strikes around some fancy footwork. Oh God. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. I think it's clear. I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. I keep hitting. I don't know why I keep going after the D-pad. Probably playing too much Resident Evil 2. Okay. Training exercise is now underway. Engage the axe wielder, but keep an eye out for counterattacks. If you allow yourself to be hit 5 times, we will start this exercise again from the beginning. Okay, so just avoid his attacks. Pretty much is what they're saying. Again, I'm a black mage. This is what the hell I do. Well done, slippery as an eel, novice. Care to dodge this? Care to dodge... Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. What's up? Actually, I should have gotten out of there. Look at, he's gonna get hit with an AoE. Shit. That was bad positioning on my part. I'm sorry. There we go. That's it. Wow. That was bad positioning on my part. I pulled that AoE right over to my guy. That was horrible. That was so bad. Nearly done. Breaking off attacks to save your skin is always the wisest course. Though it may sometimes be a frustrating dance, yes it is. It is better to dodge than to be sprawled in the dust. Here's a prize for completing the exercise. He didn't say what that last one was on the thing. Damn it. Something about an eel. Brand new wrist or waist wrap. So some pants. I got some new pants. Let's check them out. So right here. I didn't even look what these were. Intelligence +2. That's intelligence +3. Nice. And these should not show up because I'm still wearing this cloak. But I think they give me a new body suit, and I don't know if they give me a helmet or not either. But still, I mean, my intelligence, just by that alone, there were 2, so my intelligence went up 2. So, I mean, come on, that's pretty nice. Gotta give me credit for that. But I think we may stop here. I know we're probably about the 20-minute mark, and for now, I wanted to keep these kind of short. I mean, we're going to keep doing them. you know, would just eventually I'm going to make them longer. It's just as far as right now, I'm just kind of making them shorter until I can get back to my regularly recording schedule. October kind of really threw me off pretty bad. So, with that being said, oh, some people there. That final exercise is murderous. Why do these guys look like they're wearing like potato sacks? You do. You guys look like you're wearing potato sacks. Are you guys are like discount adventurers. Look at this. How do I get that texture? The potato sack texture. I know I can get the color, but how do I get the potato sack texture? So, okay, I got you. Master of Arms DPS, but then the Smith too. So can I... Do I talk to him? Come for training, have you seek the Smith to arrange a lesson, and I'll meet you on the practice field. I got you, okay. But he's a bard. Then there's a healer over here. Of course, the tank, but, you know, I'm not a tank, so it is what it is. I would like to see, though, since my tank really went nowhere, you know, I think I got my warrior up to like a 17, you know, and that was all just soloing. You know, I wasn't really doing much of anything. I would like to see what the training for the tanks are, just to see, you know. I mean, maybe they could teach me something that I really don't know. I'm scared to tank because I know that as soon as I miss that pull, or as soon as I miss, you know, holding entity, that it'll just suck. You know, suck ass, or holding aggro, whichever one you want to call it. Enmity was in my mind. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for coming around and checking this out. This has been Final Fantasy XIV and Realm Reborn. We're going to keep doing this. Like I said, I just suck on doing my studying. I have not looked at any videos or anything for Sastasha to remind me of what the hell it is. So I'm going to have to do that before we actually go do a dungeon. But I will do it. I will make sure I do it, and we will go do it. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I want to do it, because I don't want to talk through it while I'm trying to, you know, play with other people. I would like to record it and then, like, you know, do a commentary over it after the fact, just to be able to have that there, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. We will figure it out. Anyways, guys, thanks again for coming around. Like, comment, and subscribe, or don't. I wouldn't blame you at this point if you don't. Other than that, I wish you all well on all your future endeavors, and I hope that the world lasts for you. God bless, take care, save often, and keep up your training, because you never know when you may need it. Mr. Anderson! Like you really thought I was going to get away with doing an episode with a Smith without saying that. I mean, come on. You take care, people.